But when you're out there, you know, and you're chucking all the cool stuff, frogs and whopper ploppers and chatterbaits, and it ain't happening, you know, this is a bait that gets bit. This is a bait that catches really big fish on the Delta, you know. Some tournaments we throw this all day.
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. You're watching In Deep on the Delta. Today I'm with my good friend and sometimes tournament angler, sometimes guide, Christian Ostrander. Christian's in a good mood. He just won a boat a month or so ago, so he said he'd come out and fish with me for a while.
I got him.
You got there, Christian?
Bass right there. I think that's a largemouth bass.
I caught that fish on 4-inch Senko right there.
I think the last time we were talking, you talked about fishing a drop shot, and since then I've been getting tons of people saying, what's this guy doing? I fish a drop shot. I'm not winning tournaments. I'm not catching 7 and 8 pound fish on it. I know you don't do that all the time, but you agreed to come on and talk about a drop shot. So I want to go over exactly what you're doing. Can we do that?
Absolutely. You know, a drop shot's a phenomenal bait on the Delta all year long. It just catches big fish. You can fish it deep. You can fish it shallow. You know, I keep it pretty basic. I throw a super short leader. So that's my deal right there. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Short little leader, almost as long as the worm. You could switch it up with worms. I go trick worm, nothing crazy. That's just like a 6-inch trick worm right there.
Is that the color?
Yeah, that's a red bug, super light. Here's the main deal. Okay, so I wasn't too crazy about drop shotting until my partner really showed me the right rod for it. Okay, so this is a really flimsy rod. It's got a really good tip.
It's a Dobbins?
Yeah, it's a Dobbins Extreme, but it's got just that backbone. I'm telling you, rods, everything. This is a 742 Dobbins Extreme. Some guys throw it on spinning rods. Forget that. You throw it on a bait casting rod. 17-pound line, 15 or 17. Some guys go 12. We're talking about getting big ones around primrose and, you know, thick clean grass.
Fluoro or mono?
Fluorocarbon always. We don't throw any mono whatsoever. Don't ever say that word.
No mono.
No, don't ever say that. So that's the deal right there. You know, you flick this thing around, you flip it, you can cast it. I'm always being pretty short with it though. I'm not throwing a drop shot super far away. You know, yeah, well, I cast it, but I'm making kind of accurate casts, edge of the weed line. Gotta have it.
Why don't you sit down for me?
I'm so excited.
I'm going to talk to you about
I'm so excited.
the ins and outs here. I've got some questions for you. Say, let's just talk about summer. It's summertime. Do you shake the hell out of that thing, or do you throw it out there and let it sit?
You flick that thing out there, you know, you let it go to the bottom, 2 twitches, 2, 3 small twitches, okay? So a lot of guys,
How long do you let it sit?
man, let it go to the bottom, let it sit for a couple seconds. Nothing crazy. A fish within 4 or 5 feet of that is
Oh shit!
Look at that!
Catch it down.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! On video with Coop. Hey, throw that thing out there.
Turn the camera off.
Look at that! That's how it is every day. We come out to the Delta.
Bullshit.
We catch fish all day long. That's the smallest fish we've caught in weeks. Okay, so yeah. That's all you do. You let it go to the bottom, kind of shake it. So when I get out here on these guide trips, okay, a lot of these trips, right off the bat, I get out with these guys. They're pumped to go fishing with me. They're shaking that thing. Whatever you're fishing, whatever worm you're fishing, okay, they're shaking it. So like they're making this worm just do way too much. Throw that worm out there and just let it sit, okay? Super slight shakes, reel up the line a little bit, super slight shakes. Let that worm kind of just flutter around. You're not trying to make that worm go from here to here. You're just getting that worm to kind of do its little thing, okay? The fish within that area is going to come check it out and either eat it or it's not. I'm not fishing a worm more than 12 seconds, okay? That's a long time. You're letting a bait sitting there for 12 seconds. That's insane. You know, a weightless worm should get bit within 6 or 7 seconds,
okay.
you know? So
talk about that hook too. You're throwing that weedless. Is that your standard hook and weight setup all the time? Do you change weights throughout the course of the day or the depths that you're fishing? Or I know a couple of guys that I've talked to, a couple of my buddies that upfish the lakes, they don't care whether they're 10 feet deep or 40 foot deep, they're all 1/4 ounce.
I throw 1/8. That's light. That's very light,
Yeah,
okay? That's super light. You don't want to be reeling in gunk all the time. That 1/8, you could toss that thing around anywhere, you know? I do that, and then I just throw a Gamakatsu, like heavy cover drop shot hook. You know, this is a 1/0.
Totally weedless.
Totally weedless. You can even go up to a 2/0. You can jack those fish. Remember, using this heavier line, 15, 17 pound line, get yourself some really good fluorocarbon without any memory, and just weedless bait, short leader.
5, 6, 7 inch worm.
Absolutely. Don't get too bananas
what's your
with it.
preference?
Oh man, I really like this little 6 inch. Okay.
And you like the trick worm?
The trick worm, the robo worms. Just do what you feel. There was one time we were on them really good out here, drop shotting an old monster. Okay, that's a 10-inch worm. Late summer, and that's what they were biting. They were biting big 10-inch worms and openings, isolated tule clumps. You know, fishing it around a mat that everyone punches. Okay, punching's a great technique, wins a lot of tournaments, but just throw that drop shot or that weightless worm around these mats, you know, and go from there. So
there you have it. And I don't think you guys probably see that Christian's not doing a whole lot different than everyone else is out here. He's probably doing it just a little better, and you have a little bit more confidence in him. And I think, you know, you just got to get out there and throw it. Once you get a few fish, you know, just work on it, and it'll be like a domino effect. You'll start catching more and more fish, especially with, I think a small bait like this is fun because you're going to catch 1 pound fish, you're going to catch 5 pound fish, you're going to catch a 10 pounder sooner or later. So Christian, thanks for coming on here, and you know what?
What?
Maybe
what, dude?
When we get done here, can you throw out there and maybe hook something? Let me reel it in.
You can reel it in. I'll throw it out right now.
Well, I don't want to do it on camera.
Okay.
This will all be cut out.
Absolutely, cut it out.
Okay.
Coolio.
We are still on camera.
We're still on.
Oh, well, sorry about that, guys.
Cut it.
Yeah. Good luck. Go out and catch some fish. Thanks for watching.